Hello friends, welcome to the 6th session of English the Simple Way. The topic for today is the basics of English sounds part 3, vowels part 1. In our last session, we talked about consonants in details. By now, we must be able to recollect that number 1, all the 24 consonant phonemes end in the same vowel sound, namely a. Number 2, all the 21 consonant letters of the alphabet end in different vowel sounds. Number 3, letters written in combination to denote words are called spellings. Number 4, these written spellings must be read or spoken or pronounced according to the phonemic sounds of spoken English as p, g, j, ch, sh, etc. Number 5, letters or spellings must not be read like alphabet sounds such as B, C, F, K, M, etc. Having discussed the basic difference between spoken and written consonants, we finally come to a detailed discussion of vowels. Like consonants, vowels too can be studied under two categories. Number 1, vowels as speech sounds, that is vowel phonemes, and number 2, vowels as written symbols, that is alphabet letters for vowels. The basic difference between the speech vowel and written vowels is that they are not equal in their number. The spoken vowel sounds are 20 in number, whereas the written vowels in the alphabet are just 5 in number. We will discuss this basic difference in details as we proceed further. We will also discuss how this difference in number affects the spoken and written English. However, at the moment, it will be advisable for us to understand how human sounds, whether vowels or consonants, are generated. Avoiding the detailed and complicated technicalities of the sound producing system, we would try to take up only the most essential and straightforward elements that help in producing sounds. First of all, we must remember that airflow is the first and the most essential element of sound production. This air flow or pressure is generated in the lungs. The air from the lungs moves towards the windpipe. It then passes through the windpipe with higher or lower pressure. In its course of movement, it has to pass through the vocal cords, also called vocal folds. These cords are folds of tissue in the throat. They are the main elements in creating sounds through vocalization. These vocal cords create vibrations as the air passes through them. The number and frequency of vibrations vary according to the closing or opening of the cords. When fully open, we do not feel any vibrations. Air passes through them freely. In this case, there is no obstruction in the way of the air flow. Sounds created without vibrations are called voiceless sounds. On the other hand, sounds that come out due to obstruction by vocal cords are called voiced sounds. They get voice because of vibrations. In English, all vowel sounds are voiced. The consonants are voiced or unvoiced according to the presence or non-presence of vibrations in speaking them. After passing through the vocal cords and the windpipe, the air accumulates or gathers in the mouth. This space in the mouth is called oral cavity. From here, the air gushes out of the open mouth. In this process, the passing air produces human sounds. These sounds differ from one another according to the manner in which the air moves out of the mouth. If this air is obstructed at any point in the mouth before flowing out, the sound produced is called consonant. The main organs of speech that help in producing consonant sounds by obstructing the air passage are: number 1, lips; 2, teeth; 3, tongue; 4, palate; and 5, nose, that is the nasal passage. Please note here that we are not going into details of all organs. On the contrary, if there is no obstruction by any of these organs and the air passes the oral cavity without touching any one of them, the sound produced is called a free sound. This free sound is what we call vowels. The vowel is a natural sound. It is also the secondary sound of each and every consonant sound. The vowel sound is audibly present at the end of each consonant phoneme. We have already discussed this feature in our previous session on consonants. Let us now take up the theory of all the 20 vowel phonemes and find out how each one is pronounced. 12 out of these phonemes are pure vowels or monophthongs. These vowels give out just one sound. If we say a, only a is heard. No other vowel sound like a, u, etc. is heard along with a. These 12 sounds are called pure because they are not mixed up with other vowel sounds. On the other hand, 8 vowel phonemes give out 2 sounds coming together. They are mixed up sounds. 2 vowel sounds come together one after the other in such quick succession that they produce one vowel sound. This is a special feature in English language. Diphthongs or double vowel sounds like a plus u give us the sound ow. I plus a give us the sound ear. These 2 sounds are treated as one vowel phoneme. Thus, we see that in speaking we produce 20 vowel sounds. 12 vowels give single sound. For this reason, they are called pure vowels. Linguistically, we call them monophthongs. 8 vowels give sounds of 2 vowels together. They are called diphthongs. The important point to note here is that vowel sounds are produced by friction in the vocal cords. Friction produces vibrations. All vowel sounds are produced this way. Therefore, they are voiced sounds. But the main vowel sound production is found only when this voice sound passes through the vocal cavity without obstruction from any organ of speech. We will discuss this feature at the right point. We shall also like to take up all the 20 vowel sounds one by one in our next session as part 2 of vowels. Till then, goodbye. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel English the Simple Way.